Hi guys, and welcome to the Ace Tanker for the AMX-12T, a tank I have been trying to get an Ace Tanker in for quite some time, and I am happy to have finally gotten it. This is a tank, as if you watch me regularly, you'll know I don't like it very much. And I have been waiting forever to get the AMX-12T onto a map like Malinovka or Prokhorovka, so that I could passive scout my way to an ace tanker, but it just never ever happens. I constantly get the AMX-12T into maps that aren't very good for scouting, maps with choke points, maps with city maps, and I started this game when I didn't think it was going to be an ace tanker either, because Pearl River just isn't a good scouting map. But AMX-12T doesn't have a lot of ammo. As you can see the ammo counter down below, we only have 30 rounds, and we only do an average of 135 per round. So chances of having monster damage games in the AMX-12T are quite limited as well. But like I say, here we are on Pearl River, and we are in a Tier 9 game. There are some very good players on the enemy team. They've got a very good E50 driver, and they've got a very good WZ111 driver. But overall, it's a 54%er, so let's go. So my priority at the start is to try and do what little passive scouting I can, try and pick up a little bit of spotting damage. So I advanced aggressively, spotted the AMX 1375 on the enemy team. Oh, ELC. And yeah, fantastic start. So I got counter scouted by an ELC AMX. He ran for it, but I took a big shot from an SU 12244, was set on fire, and I only have 135 health left. Fantastic start to the game, and another reason why I dislike this tank, although it's being unfair to the tank, I don't have 6th Sense on it yet. But I've taken a shot. So I'm waiting for the ELC. He's come back. I've got no health, and I'm not feeling good about this game at all. Not feeling good at all. So 1375 goes after the ELC. I pop out, see if I can get any shots. But gun elevation and depression on this tank are terrible. But we get a shot on the T25. And he pulls back into cover. So our first damage is done. So I've gone into sniping and damage dealing mode here. I've got a very little on the AMX 1375, put a great shot in between the smallest of cracks. But no joy. So I decide to try and blow away some cover with the what's left in my clip, but again, no joy. So I'm on a reload. And the tank I was waiting for to pop out, the 1375, has died. E50 up here. Can't do anything about him, but there's plenty of friendly tanks behind me. I need to focus on the tanks below me. So I know that there's still a Tiger and a T28 prototype down in the village, but I'm wondering if the E50 is going to retreat, so I am going to set up an ambush. The E50 is under a lot of pressure. I'm trying to set up an ambush, and again I can't get my gun down. Gun depression and elevation on this tank is horrible. Finally manage it. Oh, Tiger 2 has appeared, and he's taken a shot at me, so no 6th Sense. Darn it. So Tiger 1, go for a track shot, but he turns and I get a bad angle. Lower glacis. Go for another track shot, but miss. Tiger 1 pulls back. So there's a Tiger 2 down here now as well. T-28's moving forward. We got side shots, and we set him on fire! And I'm out of ammo! Oh, darn it. But that fire and those shots, we are up to 1185 damage. So, reload, finish off the T-28 prototype, but there's still a Tiger down here. So I'm maneuvering into position to get a shot on the Tiger. And again, gun elevation hurts me. SU pulls out of cover, but dies before I can get a shot on him. Tiger, not giving me much to shoot at, but he's turned around. That was a shot at his butt, and I figure, time to go hunt down this Tiger. I only had 3 shots left in my clip, so I go for a reload. Targets on the hill. I don't want to advance in case they spot me, but we have pushed aggressively through the valley. We are now in cap mode, and the enemy tanks are going to be focusing on the tanks heading towards their cap. So I reckon I've got an opportunity here to do more damage. So Tiger 1 takes a big hit. I move up, and I've got rear shots, but difficulty getting my gun down. AMX is ramming me out of the way, but we managed the kill. So AMX being a bit of a douche, trying to push me out of the way to get a shot, but we still managed the kill. We are up to 2,000 damage, and enemy tanks on the ridge are now taking shots at us. AMX is telling me to fall back. Why? Why should I fall back? You have about as much health as I do, AMX. So, I'm almost out of ammo. I have 4 regular shots left. So I load them up. So, not getting any spots at what took a shot at us. RT's been spotted. So I decide, okay, let's go for it. Anytime now. AMX is moving up to block my retreat, so I couldn't pull back if I wanted to. But let's go hunt down the remaining enemy tanks, the Object 704 and the E50. So I'm using the terrain. I'm using that terrain to try and stay as hidden as possible. Pop up to this bush. Any joy? Nope. Okay. Let's move up a little bit more. And there we go. Spotted, can't get my gun down. Get one shot in. E50 somehow must be cursing himself. He bounced. So Object is dead. E50 is now taking on our 54E1, getting a little bit of lag, but I've got 3 shots left. Can't get my gun down. There we go. So put all 3 shots in and I'm on a reload. The last clip in my gun But no, the E50 takes out our T-54E1, and now he's going to come for me, and I'm still on a reload. Help me! And RT comes to the rescue. Thank you, RT. So, thankfully it was a win, because I didn't pick up any medals, and if it had been a draw or a loss and I hadn't achieved any medals, it wouldn't have been an ace tanker. But it was a victory, so we got our ace tanker. We finished up with 50,000 credits and 4,266 XP. We'll take a look at the team score. Well, I didn't do the most damage, but I did a heck of a lot of damage for an AMX-12T in my opinion. So 2,590 damage done, and pretty much one of the top damage dealers on our team. I came third in our scout. So pretty happy with that. XP wise, came top on 1422 base XP. We fired 24 shots. The only ammo we had left at the very end was one clip of premium I carry. 19 of those 24 hit. 19 were penetrations, which is very nice, and decent amount of damage. We didn't do our job as a scout though. We only detected 3 enemies. We just damaged 6, destroyed 2, but we still managed to do 1,032 spotting damage, or maybe that was track damage where other tanks were shooting the tanks we tracked. 50,000 credits, 44,000 profit after costs, and 2,133 base XP with a premium account times 2 left me on a very nice 4,266. So I am almost done with the 12T. I will be moving on to the next tank in the tech tree soon, and very happy to pick up the ace tanker before moving on. It means I can sell this tank and just get on with it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.